Hey everyone. So I hope that you enjoyed the content from Unit 1 and you got to talk about some of the issues that arise out of it, and you got a little bit of a hint as to the kinds of questions that we're going to be asking and some of the things that I want you to think about as we go throughout these historical topics. So for this video, what I want to do is to show you what the homework is going to look like in more explicit detail, and there'll be some continuity with the summer work, but also there'll be some changes there. So, as I outlined way back when we did our introduction, I'm structuring the homework so that it's predictable and it's layered. So you're going to be revisiting topics as you see it, because the best way to learn something is to see it over and over again and then use that information. So for within the homework structure, it's called AMSCO 2. AMSCO is the brand of book that we're using as the textbook. It's a textbook which is it's kind of like a review textbook. It's actually, while normal AP US history textbooks are about 40 to 45 pages a chapter, these are like 20 pages, and about 4 or 5 of those are like activities at the end of the chapter kind of thing. So it's really about, like, I don't know, 16, 17 pages of reading. And I think it's very digestible. So this is a link to that AMSCO book here. It's a PDF. It's online. In any case, okay, so due Sunday at 12. So I have the different ed puzzles, right? So we're starting out with Heimler's history. He does a great review, and anything that he puts up as a term is definitely need to know, right? If he puts a term up on the screen as he's talking about it, that's definitely need to know. So that's worth maybe even writing down. But in any case, there's going to be ed puzzles along with some practice questions, and those are due Sunday night. So that way, when you walk in Monday, you're going to have some stuff, you're going to have some knowledge about what was going on within these particular topics, so we can have a more informed conversation. And then due Tuesday is the Cornell notes about Chapter 2. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a video which shows you how to do that, what to do for that. And on Thursday is this HIT practice historiography. You might not know what any of this stuff means just yet, but it'll become more clear as we go, and I'll explain a little bit about what those mean. So I put the key concepts here as just a reminder of what the key concepts are for Unit 2. Again, seeing these ideas over and over again, helping you connect back to something that you've learned, whether it's in class, whatever, back to the key concepts is what's here. Here's a section for the Cornell notes that are in a separate video, and then we have the HIT practice. So it's structured in a way so that you really can't get a whole. I mean, you could try this, but I think you get more out of it if you have digested the information from the chapter, and you're able to comment on it here. And historiography and a chart. So that it's not always going to be these three things, but these are just extension activities that I think would be helpful and tie in some of the things that we've been talking about in the chapter. So the other thing that I want to mention is just the AMSCO book here. So the best thing to do probably is just to download it. And if you download it, let me open up my copy on my computer. Okay, so this is the AMSCO book. So it looks like you're seeing 800 pages. It sounds like a lot, and it is. But we're going to take it chapter by chapter, week by week. And this book is, we're going to follow the chapters within this book, and then we're going to we'll use this as a baseline of information. So if you notice here, it goes from like period 2, this is 24, it goes all the way to 44, so it's 20 pages. Again, it's easily doable. And what's great is that if you go into the search bar and you type in like 13 colonies, right? What it does is it gives you it shows up wherever it shows up. So you can jump around a lot easier than you would be able to if you had a paper textbook. So I think it's helpful and it's handy to have it. It's free and it has a lot of great information. And at the end of it, they each have activities to do. What might be a little bit confusing is that you'll notice that it says like page 24, but really, it's going to be like the page 61. That's because the PDF pages don't match up to the textbook pages. So that might be a little bit confusing, but it's easily remedied. So that's an overview of the homework. That is going to be Sunday. You have the videos. Tuesday is the Cornell notes. And then Thursday is the extension practice. And if you have any feedback on the ed puzzles or the videos and you want to let me know if there's a better video set, then let me know. Otherwise, I think Heimler's history does a great job in diluting down all the information that you need to know so that you're ready to get the most out of the lessons in class. All right. If you have any other questions, hit me up on Remind. Otherwise, have a good one, guys. Thank you.